Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Renita Young here to take you through today's market action. So let's take a look at where markets closed to end Monday. Now, markets were extremely volatile today, but closed mostly down. The Dow and the S&P 500 ended down by less than 1%, while the small cap Russell 2000 closed out the day down almost 0.9%. But the NASDAQ 100 ended the day up 0.3%. Now, if we take a look at the leading and lagging sectors on the day, just 3 of the 11 S&P 500 sectors ended higher. Communication services up around 0.7%, followed by tech and consumer discretionary. To the downside, energy led declines, falling 1.6%, followed by materials and real estate. Looking at some stocks on the move, Chevron shares fell almost 4% after news broke that it's acquiring Hess in an all-stock deal worth $53 billion or $171 a share. The transaction would enable Chevron to upgrade and diversify its portfolio, among other benefits. This marks the second major oil tie-up this month after ExxonMobil agreed to buy Pioneer Natural Resources for almost $60 billion. Next up, the UAW expanded its strike today, this time targeting a 6,800-worker Stellantis factory in suburban Detroit that makes the landmark Ram 1500 trucks. And it now brings the total of UAW workers striking across the Big Three to more than 40,000 employees. The union says despite having the highest revenue, profits, and profit margins, the most cash in reserve as well, Stellantis lags behind Ford and GM in addressing the demands of their UAW workforce. And Walgreens Boots Alliance closed more than 3% higher on a JP Morgan analyst upgrading the stock due to its new CEO, Tim Wentworth, taking the helm. The analyst says today commences a new era for the shares as Wentworth assumes his role, and that Walgreens has an opportunity to remove several obstacles in the coming quarters. Let's look at what to watch for tomorrow. PMI data will be released at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. And when it comes to earnings, Verizon, GE, and General Motors report before the opening bell. Microsoft and Alphabet are after the close. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Renita Young, and remember to tune in 24/7 to SchwabNetwork.com.